Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health Systems, modern technology, and timeless caring. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bourke, know your rights. South Louisiana Bank, it's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. Alford and Associates, for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality. All right, welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Martin Falls, and I want to show you what's coming up on Saturday. It's a big day, and let's bring that flyer up, Jeff, if we can. The Spring Gala is here, and Miss Lucy Watkins, board member of the Haven, is here. Lucy, how are you?
Hi, Martin. I'm great. Thanks so much for having us
Are you
today.
ready?
We're ready. We're
You
very
pumped
excited.
up?
Yes, we are. Very excited for Saturday.
You have Greg Stock, the CEO of Thibodeau Regional Health Systems. Greg, good to see you.
You too. Thank you.
All right. And of course, we got Paige Pellegrin, domestic violence coordinator. Once again, we appreciate her being here. Paige, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
All right, Lucy, let's start with you because this is a big deal. It is every year, and it's growing and growing
And growing.
and growing. All right. So tell me about it. Are y'all ready?
We're ready. We're really excited. About 3 years ago, we kind of changed the whole look of the event. And I think the attendance keeps growing, like you mentioned. We're expecting over 500 people this Saturday. Currently, we're sold out of all tickets, all tables. You can still purchase a ticket at the door for $75. But we have a lot of great things in store. We have your band, the Cane Breakers, will be there to play. We have a live and silent auction with a lot of great items. We can talk about that later. We're doing different raffles. We have an arm length raffle, a 50-50, and then we're raffling off a YSL purse and a pellet grill. And then we always have a gourmet to go as well. So great.
Lucy, we were talking before the show, we may auction off a chance for Lucy Watkins to sing
That's
with
not
the Cane
happening.
Breakers, right?
Oh, maybe. Depends on the highest bidder.
All right, now I see Greg Stock, of course, with Thibodeau Regional Health System, and y'all are involved, Greg. And why is it important for you all to be on board here?
Well, I believe that hospitals play a role. It's an important one for acute care. But once you examine that and begin to look at the other ways that we can have a positive influence in a community for health and wellness, it gets into what people are calling the social determinants of your health. How can you be healthy if you're a victim of rape or sexual assault or other violence? It's very difficult, right? So it's trying to get upstream and influence those things in a positive way.
All right. And Paige, let's turn to you. Explain your role in what are the positive things about an event like this that sort of shines a light on what really happens in a community?
So with the proceeds that we get from this, we don't have to have a wait list, especially for our services and especially our emergency shelter. So we serve over 500 families a year at the Haven in our sexual violence program and our domestic violence program. And so the other funds that we get from our fundraiser allows us to provide additional services that grant funds don't help us with.
So Paige, domestic violence on a level like in this area, is it on the increase, sort of steady, declining? Where do you see it right now?
Probably increase.
Yeah. Just with the sign of the times, everything increases, that goes with it, right?
Yeah.
Especially certain hurricane made that worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, exacerbated that problem.
Yeah, no doubt. I guess pressure in general So it increases everything. There's been a lot of pressure with COVID and
Financial difficulties.
yeah, a little bit of everything. I guess that sort of brings it up. So Lucy, this is about getting away from it for a few hours. They're going to have fun when they come Saturday, right?
We're going to have a great time. Yeah.
You always have a good time.
I always have a good time where I go. Yeah.
And so, but how hard is this to put on and put together?
It takes a lot of work, but it's really fun. I think it's an honor to be a part of it. Julie Pellegrin, the director of the Haven, and her team help us. The event is also organized by the board. We have a great board. Everybody has big hearts and is really committed to making this a successful event. So it's definitely a labor of love.
And Greg, I know when you attend things like this too, it's a way to get away for a while, but to keep in mind that it's a serious fundraiser, but it's a fun raiser too. You can have fun at the same time, can you?
Yeah. That's the important thing is that you can't take yourself too seriously. You take the subject matter you have at hand and what you're trying to achieve seriously, and you should in this case especially. But the process of getting there, this culture around here, I was raised in Arizona. We didn't have a party to go to every week.
Just hang around Lucy for 15 minutes.
You know how to have fun. So yeah, have fun and support a really good cause. That's what it's about.
Yeah, and let me go back to Paige, because this is a chance for a lot of people to be helped. And what does it mean when you get to help a family like that? You see it firsthand. What does it mean to you personally?
The impact is huge. Just taking our shelter, for example, we have individuals come in and they often have nothing, and have no place to go. So, just anything is helpful, and we're just so appreciative of our board members and the community for supporting us, because we do have a lot of community support.
All right, let's do this. We'll take a short break. We're going to come right back, and we'll talk more about the Haven event on Saturday, the 23rd. It's a big event, and we'll talk about that band. I think I know that band that's playing on Saturday. We'll be right back to talk about that. Don't go away. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Parabon General Health Systems, modern technology, and timeless caring. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bourke, know your rights. South Louisiana Bank, it's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. Alford and Associates, for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality. All right, we're back, and we're talking about the gala on the 23rd, the Haven Gala. There you see it. Home is where the heart is. And we have Lucy Watkins, Greg Stock, and Paige Pellegrin with us. And we struck a deal during the commercial break. Lucy's going to sing a country song. Have we got the name of the song yet?
No, not yet. It's a surprise.
Is it like a Reba McEntire song, anything like that?
Yeah, maybe like a Morgan Wallen. What if we go that route?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Just give me a title before you leave. So us old guys in the back can make sure we practice it.
Yeah.
Or hear it at least. But so this doesn't just happen, like we said, a week before the gala. Mm-hmm. When the gala is over, I think you'll start pretty close to when it's over for the next year, right?
Yeah, we take about a week off and then we start again. So it revs up before the holidays, probably around October. We get sponsorship letters out, letters to the community asking for them to donate their food, restaurants, and then start asking people for auction items and whatnot. So we do start early.
So what, y'all have about 150 people on the board now?
No, there's about, how many is there? I think there's about 15.
That's
maybe.
a lot.
It's a big board. It's a big board. So.
And so I'm sure y'all efficient. You got to be efficient.
We are efficient.
That's
yes.
a big board, 15.
Yes.
That's a lot of people.
Julie keeps us in line. It's good.
Yeah, Julie runs a tight ship, doesn't she? But anyway, so Greg, what are some of the things that you like to see when you go to an event like this that y'all are involved in? What are you looking for in those events that sort of get you interested?
Well, I think the event should cause people to reflect upon their feelings about what's our purpose here? Why do we do this? These kind of things are notoriously underreported. They happen a lot, as a matter of fact, and everywhere, at all income levels and et cetera. And but I think what question you asked Scal a few minutes ago is an important one, is how do you feel about it after you've gone and served some and given up something? There's a trade-off, right, of time, money, talent, whatever it may be. You can't do everything. So we've chosen here to do something that we think is important and matters. And when we go there and we sacrifice the time and so forth, we feel good about it. The other thing is you look for others in the community, in the area, who are there doing the same sort of thing. And it's not only the PR part of it. It's the real deal. It's we're making a difference in these communities. And we're helping people that in a lot of cases can't help themselves very well. Mm-hmm. These women that come into these shelters have nothing. That was several years ago when we got involved. I wanted to get involved, and we got our hospital staff involved and stuff. Was, what do you need? It was the most basic things you could consider, right? Yeah. Cleaning materials and very specific things that they had. They had nothing. And when you're around that, I think it changes your view of the world. It makes you a better person if you allow it to, and more appreciative of others and the effort that others are making to serve those people.
Yeah. And Paige, like I said, when you're firsthand with these families, I bet you see, like Greg mentioned, nobody's immune from it. Rich, medium level income, poor family, all affected, right?
Oh.
And like I said, it's just so nobody can sort of get away from it. So knowledge and awareness is the key. That helps quite a bit in your world, doesn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely.
What are some of the programs that y'all do to make people aware of it?
So we have, we try to be pretty good with community engagement. We have outreach. We'll do trainings, education. We go into the school system, and we provide prevention to different age levels and things like that. So we try, and we're pretty active on our social media just to bring awareness to the community too, because like you just said, and like Mr. Doc just said, it can happen to anyone, and this is very common, a lot more common than a lot of people think. So, and we just want people to know that the Haven's there for them, and they can call us.
All right, Lucy, I know real quick, let's bring up the Cane Breakers, because we're going to be learning Lucy's song. Let's bring that up on screen. So look at this assembly of musical stars, less myself, because we got a very good band, and we're going to be playing a lot of stuff, and we're going to be hitting it hard, and so this is going to be fun. Lucy, you want to mention the sponsors while we have a chance? Do you have that list? Oh, that's all right. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Okay, we'll catch it on another segment, but this is a very important. But you talked about the tables are sold out. I think I heard you say, correct?
Yes.
But individual tickets are couples.
Yes,
It's still
individual. Yes, if you do not need a reserved seat, you can still buy a ticket on the website, havenhelps.org, or you can visit their Facebook page, or you can buy a ticket at the door, and they're $75 a person.
And what do they get for that amount, real quick? They just go around and have a good time.
Yeah, there's an open bar. There's plenty of food. We have about 35 local restaurants that are donating food to feed everyone, so no one leaves hungry. They can enjoy raffles. We'll have a photo booth. Obviously, you're a band, and just have a really nice time.
Yeah, we're going to be having fun. We always cut up while we're up there on stage. And that auction, Dan Davis is the auctioneer again, huh?
He is the auctioneer. We have some really great packages. Those. We have Joe Stark actually is going to donate a 2-hour acoustic set.
Oh, great.
So that's going to be
He's
on the
so
live
talented,
auction.
yeah.
He's so talented. And we're going to do that. So the winner can do that as long as a balloon decor from Blondie Balloons, and we'll throw in 2 cases of champagne. So that's one of the items. We also have a 3-day vacation rental in Gulf Shores for 8 people, and it includes a party barge rental and then a gift cards to Fishers. So you and a bunch of friends can go have a great time. And then we have a charter fishing trip with Captain Kuhn Schwest for 4, and that's paired with a stocked
All right.
igloo.
I got to leave it at that. I got 5 seconds left. The Haven Gale is Saturday the 23rd. Be there. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Parabon General Health Systems, modern technology, and timeless caring. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bourke, know your rights. South Louisiana Bank, it's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. Alford and Associates, for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.